Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of SnowRunner Hard Mode. And from the looks of it, as you can see, Season 5 has launched. This is not the test center, my friends. We do have the new maps and the new stuff, but we're still in hard mode, so we're going to get on with our normal flow of things. Let's get started. Alright guys, so what we have today is a couple of things that I want to accomplish. And the first one, you guessed it, I'm at the farm and we're going to do a contest. I know that's been asked of me. So we're going to do this one called Food Delivery. Dice and Diesel's regular food shipments have been delayed for days. If we don't get some grub over those oilmen soon, the rumblings in their bellies will be louder than the drilling. So, we cannot recover, change trucks, or go to the garage. So, I have the Tega. As you can see, I've got a bed on here. And I believe I'm just transporting a couple items in this bed. If I can get there within 6 minutes, I get $3,700 and 340 points. I know where I'm going. We're going to the oil site. So you can see I kind of have some markers already set up just to make sure I don't miss a turn somewhere. Let's get this going. And consumables. So we have to go over here and get some consumables. Consumables. Let's go. Now, luckily, it doesn't count the damage that my truck already has, because it says you need to avoid 200 damage. So, luckily for us, we can avoid it. So, I think we should be able to get there within the 6-minute time frame. We've been to the oil site plenty of times. I'll see you there. Alright guys, we have arrived, and boom, we got it with ease, baby. And not only that, we got rank 8. That's exciting. You know what rank 8 means, don't you? It means we get access to some tires. Alright, let's turn off the motor here. Let's talk about the next thing we're gonna do here. So we just finished the food delivery. We might try it again later, maybe. But the next big sort of contract that we have is this one, I believe they call Winter Stores, and that big honking trailer that we have over here. This one is just sort of awkwardly placed right there. Needs to go to Smithfield Dam to the logistics base. So if we go to Smithfield, you'll see that the logistics base is way over here. Now off stream I went and found this tower here so that way I could better see this path. Now we'll be going more or less through the farm around this logging station. And there is a couple of different ways to get into that space. Going up around here is really not too bad, but this is where it's got to go. So, and in vehicle spare parts, we also have also needs to go, and we picked those up over here, so we can do that on the second half of this mission. But since we're already here at the drilling site, I thought it would be a good opportunity to go ahead and take the maintenance trailer over and get it. Now I have a strategically staged thing here. I have the fuel carrier that used to be over by the farm is now sitting here, so that way I can get gas. I probably think that's a good spot, so I'll be refueling when I get to this point before I start heading over there, because we got a little distance to cover. But we get 5,000 cash and 42 or 420 stars here, so let's go ahead and do it, because that's where we're at. I get back to the thing, and as you can see, it's that thing right there. So that's what we got to take. So let's go ahead and get hooked up to it. And like that. I want to kind of, I'm going to end up making a big like loop-de-loop here. So if I could back, well, I don't know, maybe I can back it up. We'll see. How am I too far? Okay, so I can force it around. Try not to flip my truck in the process. Yeah, that's better. All right, I'll see you guys over at that fuel tank in Spinchville Lake. All right, everybody. So I know what you're probably thinking after I said what I said, and no, I'm not going to go get the fuel yet. I'm going to go over there and get the vehicle spare parts, and then I'm going to get the fuel. But before I load them, I'm going to go get the white Western Star and use the crane, save a few bucks, or whatever we call the currency in the game. And have it load the spare parts. We'll just get this in position and then we'll go get that one. Now remember, because we are in season 5, you need to turn the engine off, because these engines will no longer turn off on their own. You have to physically turn them off. If I leave this on and go get that other truck, it's still going to be running over here. So we just have to be sort of aware of that, right? Be very, very conscious of your motors now. And in case you did or didn't know, this truck gets the folding slide bed, the big blue one that I talked about in my news update episode 1. The Tega doesn't get any of them. So if you wanted to use any of those towing ramps, you cannot use the Tega because it's not an option. So it's, we can say for truth that currently not every model, not every model is represented in the sliding decks. So, all right. So we're gonna have the loading platform. We need vehicle spare parts, so make sure you get the right one. There we go. Vehicle. It matches. So stick it over there. Just going to activate the anchor and start the crane up. There we go, all packed, and now we're gonna head to the logistics base. Let's do it. We're gonna just get some gas. We're gonna top off our tank real quick, just to make sure we have plenty of gas to get there. Nice little convenient right here. So the tank for the fuel. Boom, done. Now we should be in a good spot. Alright guys, we made it. Although I did take a sort of scenic shortcut there, as you guys probably noticed. Boom, boom. We got it. It's a nice 5,000 payday and 420 points. It's not too shabby either. Let me shut my motor off here. And let's see what else we got going. We have a trailer right there with some metal beams on it. Is that part of a mission over here? Maybe part of this one. All right. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way back over here and check out Heavy Burden, which is another contest. And it requires us to take 3 sets of service spare parts to the farm. Now, what that would basically mean is I would have to use the flatbed trailer to do this job, simply because it only has 2 slots. So I could load it up with the service spare parts and have it ready, and then start Heavy Burden, and then make my way down to the farm. So yeah, so I'm going to make my way up by the garage here. So I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, so we made it back to the garage. I'm getting ready to change out the bed here so we can do the contest. So just wanted to show you here that we don't have any of the sliding bed options. Just take that off. We're going to put on saddle low, and we're going to put our loading crane back on. And yeah, so I'm going to hook up to the trailer. It is nighttime, so add a little spice to this contest. We got plenty of light, so I'm not that worried about it. That nice top rack really helps out. So I got my flatbed right here, and it is a 4-slot bed. 4 or 5, doesn't really matter. We only need 3 of them, so. Alright, so I'm going to go over there and get the truck positioned, and then we'll start loading it with the required parts, so that way we're already ready for the contest. Alright, so I'm just going to stop the motor real quick. We're going to make sure we get the right one. So we need the service spare parts, not the vehicle one. So we're going to switch trucks. We're going to switch to that one. And we need the service spare parts. Probably should activate the anchors just to be safe side there. There we are. Set everything. We're good. We got all 3 of them there. So I'm not going to pack these yet. I'm going to just leave them the way they are so we can start the contest. And then as soon as the contest starts, then I will pack them. just to sort of add a little bit of fairness in here. So here we are. Let's get ready to start it. 3 attempts. All right, here we go. Head to the farm. All right, we're coming up to the delivery on the farm here. I did sort of take my little scenic route over. We saw the little bit of struggle there, but I think we're gonna make the time. Very nice. Got it in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Not bad. All right, let's stop the motor real quick. Let's just sort of look around. It's been a little bit of time here. We do have other things that have opened up. Whoops, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Let's look in here. So we finished the winter stores. Now finishing winter stores actually opened up some other ones. So we have Lumber Mill Revival, which would take us over to Island Lake. Definitely not doing that today, because I'm not really set up for that yet. And then Power Lines. So we have 2 of them coming up for Island Lake, which is going to be an interesting one. Island Lake entrance. There's 2 different entrances to Island. One of them is over here, and you notice I still haven't found this tower yet. And then the other one, you go this way to the other map, so you can get there from Drummond Lake or Island Lake, right? So if you go to Drummond Lake, there's another entrance over to Island Lake, and then there, obviously there's one for Smithville Dam. The one for Smithville Dam is down here, and it can be a challenge to get there if you try going through this edge, which is where I've damaged more trucks in this game than any other place. So we're not going to tackle that yet. As you can see, Dice and Diesels are still sort of waiting. We have very specific ones like Power Lines and Lumber Mill Revival, which are basically the 2 that are right here, have to be done before those open up. So the next one we will probably end up doing will probably be Fuel Order, which is this one here. These cargo containers, I don't even know where they're at. Oh, I know where they're at. We have to go down to the quarry, and then we have to go to this warehouse right over here. So we might tackle that in an upcoming, in the next episode. I'll try to see if I can get this watchtower situated as well. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll do another vehicle recovery. There is another vehicle on this map. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but it's near. I think it's over here somewhere. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think once I find the tower, I'll see it. So you never know. We might have these 2 towers done, or maybe all 3, because I still have that one to do as well. But I'm going to take this back to the warehouse real quick. And we'll take a quick pass through the White Western Star before I end. Let me just back up here. So just want to show you guys what you get as part of the season 5. Oops. If I don't do anything stupid in the meantime. This truck is a beast. And we might, I don't know if we can do these trials more than once if we've already taken first. If we can, then, you know, maybe we'll try to do it, you know, on either map. Yeah, we'll see. So let me just head back to the warehouse and see you in a bit. Alright, so we're back in the garage. I went ahead and moved the white Western Star into the garage. I just wanted to show you guys that in the frame add-ons, we actually get the ramped towing platform as an option, which is kind of cool because, you know, we can tow big trucks, but obviously this truck needs all-wheel drive and diff lock if we want it to be an effective towing recovery vehicle. So we probably won't get it yet, but as you can see, it's 3,800, so it's really reasonable compared to like a sideboard or a flatbed, so that's not too bad. So with that being said, we now have access to off-road tires on this truck. We do have all-terrain, so it's something I can think about. I mean, right now I don't know if it's really a need, simply because these are sufficient, and without all-wheel drive or diff lock, I don't know if it's really going to improve the driving of this vehicle right now, because these things are somewhere in Michigan, so we'll find them on the map, and then this truck will be another really good workhorse that we'll be using for a lot more than just these small things, because pretty much all of this stuff is in Michigan. Even the raised, you know, the gearboxes. Well, the gearboxes are, yeah, the off-road ones in Michigan. Fine-tune is in Wisconsin, which, you know, someday we'll get there. And of course, high range, which we'll probably never use, is in Alaska. Motors, we do have access to this motor already, but it's a little high. And the Westline is really not, it's only durability-wise. It's in Alaska, so we're probably sitting in a decent spot here. Not in a big hurry there. As far as like little miscellaneous things, we'll probably put some roof lights on it at some point. I think the fog lights is what's currently on there now, so we wanted to go with something bigger. I don't think, yeah, something bigger like that. I'll wait till rank 10. But what we can get at level 8 is actually stuff for the CK1500. So we now have access to mud tires. So we can put big mudders on here, and it just makes it that much better. We also have access to trunk supplies, which adds even more repair. I already have the small roof rack on it, which comes in handy. Of course, right now there's no fuel on it, but comes in handy for this truck when I need it. Yeah, so we're setting in a pretty good spot, I think. So I mentioned, if you guys saw the message that I posted on the channel, I did decide to delay this recording to come out on Friday, the day after the debut of Season 5, and this was done on purpose, basically because of Season 5. Next week, you're going to see 2 new series runs besides Hardmode. One of them is a SnowRunner role play, which I think you guys will get a kick out of. And the other one is a different game, but still sort of related. I'll let you guys figure that one out. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you like this episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to see me streaming live on my Twitch channel, you can visit Friday night and Saturday night starting at 9:30 Central. I did start a different SnowRunner playthrough over there. I'm in Wisconsin. So if you want to see me playing on Wisconsin, it is not a hard mode playthrough. It's just me sort of playing around in Wisconsin. And on another night, I started playing a little bit of American Truck Sim. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to show up out there, twitch.tv/megazip. I'll have a link down in the description. And Sunday nights, if you're movie buffs, you can come join me for Sunday night at the movies. It is a watch party on my Twitch channel. So you do have to have sort of like the Prime in order to join me for that. I watch a lot of older titles, like classic military action movies, sci-fi, just a lot of different genres. But I tend to watch a lot of the older ones, probably the less watched classics, if you will. Last week, I watched the 1975 Rollerball. This Sunday, I don't know what I'm going to watch yet. I do have a list of things in my Discord, so yeah. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next mud pit.